I'm here with a Greek citizen. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Vasilis and I'm from the Greek island named Santorini. And today we're going to discuss about a very interesting topic.
Yes, namely, we're going to talk about animals.
And society.
I chose to interview them because obviously there are big cultural differences between Greece and the Netherlands regarding to how they treat animals. So, first question, I'd be really curious, what do you think is the biggest cultural difference between Greece and the Netherlands regarding how they treat animals?
I think one of the biggest differences between Greece and the Netherlands is that in the Netherlands you have many shelters for stray cats and dogs, where in Greece they can just run around, play around, and the citizens of Greece just take care of them regardless. So I would say that the biggest difference is that in the Netherlands you prefer to always have them in the shelter and feed them this way, where in Greece we're not that organized as regards to the shelter, so the community just take care of every animal you see on the street.
What do you think is a better way to treat animals?
Well, in the Netherlands you have them in the shelter, so they're not really free to go wherever they like, right? But they are protected from outside dangers, I would say. So they're always safe, they always will find food 100%. Where in Greece, yes, the locals will take care of them, but other animals may attack them, maybe they get in fights. So that's, I would say, main difference. Now, as regards to the people treating them, I think both are okay, as long as the animals are being taken care of.
And I think an opinion that, for example, a lot of Dutch people have when they go to Greece and they see all the stray animals is that it's really sad and really...
Yes, so they want to take them back to the country and put them in a shelter.
But you don't think that's necessary?
It's not necessary, no, because, for example, if we walk outside now, we will see just 4 cats running around, but we do feed them, the locals feed them. And it's really nice because when you have a cat at your house and you want to travel around, you need to give the cat to someone else to take care of the cat. Where in Greece, if you go on vacation, someone else from the community will feed the cats.
That's actually really nice. Do you think there are big differences in the community with animals between different countries?
Well, I would say that in the Greek households, you don't really take the animals inside the house, especially if you haven't taken them to the vet first. It's really important, of course, if you want to have any pets inside. But I would say the main difference is, if I want to get a pet, I will not go to a shelter and pick up a pet from there, because, I don't know, it's the idea that it's already been taken care of. But if I find a dog on the street that I really like, or a cat, I will take it, I will go to the vet, clean it up, and then take it inside my house.
That's also very different.
Yes, that's very different. I think in the Netherlands you just go to the shelter and pick up a dog on the spot, but no, I personally would not go to the shelter to pick up a dog or a cat.
Yeah, the shelter, they already did that work.
Yes, so the animals have already food. Unless I wanted a really specific breed of a special dog or something, I wouldn't do it. I would just go to the street.
Run into your...
Yes, you don't really schedule it, right? You just go and then, maybe you're in a tavern and then there's like a cute dog that you feed for a bit, and then you can just take it home. Yes, you vibe with it and then you can just take it home.
What do you think is the difference between human experience and animal experience?
Yes, so like I mentioned, whenever you feed an animal, it would always return back. So if you keep a cat or a dog inside your house, right? They're not really free to go out. You always feed them on the same hour. They always go. They know they ask for food. While stray cats, they know the area and will just go house by house to see who will feed them. They know they will get food. They just don't know where exactly. But they're always in the same area. So, where humans, I would say that you know that if you travel across the world, you will find food there. So you don't have a problem leaving your safe area where you find food. So your instinct of survival is not threatened if you move around to different areas. Where for animals, especially stray animals, if they leave their area, they know they have food. What are they going to do? So they feel a bit scared.
Do you think animals can feel fear?
Yes, absolutely. Better than humans. They have a really, the survival instinct is, I think, higher.
How do you think the positions of animals can be improved in society?
Which society? That society or the Greek society? Because I don't find anything wrong as long as the animals are being taken care of. And I understand that in the Netherlands, perhaps it's very cold, so the shelter is a very good solution. The weather in Greece is mostly good. When the weather is not good, people will let the stray animals in there, like a garage, or sometimes even inside the houses. In my house in Athens, we have a garden. We usually leave the cats go inside the garage in the wintertime because there's snow, so they stay there and we feed them there. But we don't really put them inside the house.
You don't cuddle with them?
No, you can go play with them. Kids go play with them. They're 100% safe. But we don't really go take them to the vet unless they have a really, really big issue. So we would help them if they had like an obvious symptom or problem.
What do you think about keeping animals in the zoo? Like then when it's not cats and dogs, but like more special animals?
Well, I think that zoos is a very unique experience when it's made properly for humans to visit and when the animals have nice conditions to live in. Obviously, keeping wild animals in cages, this is a bit, I would say, not nice. But humans are very curious to see animals in person, and especially if you don't have the financial freedom to go to visit the country, to see where the elephants live, where the lions live. It's really nice, but I don't think they should have zoos to every single country, to every major city. Maybe they could have some cities with very, very good facilities for the animals, so people could travel there to see the animals from all around the world. I think that would be nice.
But make them like bigger.
Bigger and very the top facilities. Not every country has their own zoo to keep the animals inside. But I think it's very interesting for especially young kids, they want to explore the world. They open their eyes when they see a huge elephant or a giraffe that you don't see on the street every day.
But do you think it's, let's say, morally right for us to use these animals in this way?
Well, it should not be used to make money, if this is what you're asking me, no. But it should be there to certain countries with certain climates. It would not be nice to have a polar bear in Greece in the summertime, no. You should have that somewhere up in the north. But we should have at least one animal so that everyone can see what it looks like. Now, would this animal's life would be optimal and best? Perhaps no, because it's not in the wild. But humans are curious, so from little children to very old people that haven't traveled, they don't have the money to do so. It would be nice to go up in a zoo and see them. But the animals should have very optimal houses, not the polar bear in Greece, and obviously, the opposites.
My last question is, what do you think of the meat industry?
Stop, no, you're not asking me.
Well, thank you for this interview.
You're welcome.
I was really curious to see your perspective.
Thank you very much for having me.
How do you find an interview or things like that? No?
No,